Today I'm gonna try to do a very simple at-home look that you can do if you're working from home but you still need to like video conference with people or anything like along those lines. Something if you just want to feel put together for the day, if you're at home working, just anything like that. I also have a bunch of new products that I've been accumulating and just have not used yet, and I'm just gonna try them all out, and let's get started. Today I'm going to include in my routine the prep that I do for my skin right before I put my makeup on. My normal everyday prep is still to cleanse in the morning and at night, but you know, sometimes I forget. But I would still say if you haven't cleansed your face in a few hours, so like for me it's like after 1 o'clock in the afternoon right now, and you know, I haven't washed my face in hours, so you want to start with a clean face. So I just have a little like fluffy cotton thingy, and I have some micellar water, this is the Garnier micellar water all-in-one mattifying. I like this one because it kind of smells like cucumbers and it doesn't have oil in it. I don't like the micellar waters where they have one that's like almost exactly the same as this, and it has almost like an oil that's right on the top of it. That's why I get this one, even though I don't specifically look for mattifying products. It's just a preference on not having that oil layer. I feel like my skin gets a lot cleaner. So just rubbing this in. Don't forget to like, I don't know if a lot of people don't like cleanse their neck and behind their ears and stuff. Make sure you clean real good because you're gonna put makeup in these areas too, so. Do that. And then I will take, sometimes like I will use like an eye cream if my skin is feeling a little dry. So I'm just gonna put a little bit on. This right here is the Estee Lauder Resilience Multi-Effect Tripeptide Eye Cream, which is a fucking mouthful, but you know, whatever. Sorry if my nieces are watching this. I'm pretty sure your parents swear too. Haha, just kidding. Well, not kidding, but still. I always make sure when I'm putting products around my eyes that I'm putting them on in an upward sweeping motion with not too much pressure, because it's a delicate area of your skin. You want to be delicate with it. So then after that, I will take a spray, and right now I have the MAC Prep and Prime Fix Lavender Spray. This is Prep and Prime, but it's really nice. It kind of calms me down because of the lavender scent. It kind of makes my skin feel a little less red too. So I just spray that, and then I'll pat it. Just a little pat in my face. Look, I said it'll make me look less red. Now I look more red. Oh well. Okay, so I'm actually so excited to try out this product, okay? Also, just so you know, when you do that prep, I would let it sit for about like 10 minutes or so, but I'm gonna talk a little bit, so. I got this, I don't know if you've seen this because it's literally all over the internet anytime I put on Facebook or anything. The MAKIAGE or whatever, I don't know how to ever say this brand, but I got the foundation, and it comes in this like really bougie packaging. And I got this a while ago with the intention of using the policy that they have where you can test it out for 14 days and return it for free. But I got this way long ago and I'm way past that point, and I'm gonna try this today because I still haven't tried it out. And I paid like $50, I think. I think it's like $40 or $50 for it once you pay for it. I also got the concealer they make, which is called Fuck I'm Flawless. That's funny. Well, it doesn't say FU, it's F asterisk. I'm flawless, but you get the point. So I got this. I'm a little concerned about this. On camera it looks good, but in person it looks really pink. So they have you take a little test, and then they do this whole thing, and they'll tell you what do you use normally, what shade is that, and then they'll give you their foundation shade. So let's try it out. This is supposed to be, does it have anything like this? Okay. Smooths and evens the skin, minimize appearance of shadows and pores, enhances the complexion, and creates a flawless natural matte finish. The cutting-edge formula offers a unique combination of high to medium coverage, which is super comfortable and weightless feeling. All right, we're gonna try it today. I'm excited. I also got some makeup sponges from ColourPop. They recently came out with some of these, and I really wanted to get the whole set, but they were sold out when I went on there. So I ended up getting the complexion one, the velvet one, and I got the little teeny tiny, oh, I haven't taken it out yet. This is the precision blending sponge, and it's just a little teeny tiny guy. I don't know about, I haven't decided if I'm gonna try that today or not. I don't normally use those. I think I'm gonna use the Velvet one because I normally use the Juno & Co. sponges, and this is gonna be the closest to what I normally use. So I'm gonna try that. Yeah, I think we're gonna get started. I wanna do something really super simple for people who don't want to do like a full huge thing. So I'll probably do extra steps for me because I haven't worn makeup in weeks and I'm feeling like I need to. So I will just tell you things you can leave out if you don't want to do them or anything along those lines. I'm so excited to try this. It says made in Italy. I've had it since the beginning of February, so I'm going to prep my face today with 2 products I haven't used before either. I'm going to put them together because I feel like I want to do that. So this is the Makeup Obsession Picture Perfect Pore Blurring Primer, and this is the Wet n Wild Prime Focus Prime Serum, and it's hydrating. So I'm going to put them together because I feel like this pore blurring primer might be a little bit more mattifying, so I'm going to try to counteract that. So how's everybody doing out there in the world? Interesting smell. I think it's the serum. It kind of has like a melony smell. It feels a little bit oily too. I always end up with stuff in my hair because why not? How I feel about the texture of this. It feels a little bit like oily and slippery, not sticky. Do you know what I mean? I'm not gonna really, oh, okay. Okay. Let's see how this works. Put way too much on my forehead. Let's do this. I'm gonna spray the sponge with the same MAC primer, or spray shit. And let's just do this. Doesn't look bad. You can still sort of see some texture and stuff. So this seems like it's gonna be pretty buildable, but I'm gonna try to go for a little bit more lightweight today because this is gonna be an at-home look, and we're gonna focus mostly on complexion and evening your skin out so you look a little bit more fresh and put together instead of having just yucky looking skin. I know everybody's working from home right now, at least where I am. I'm in Southern California right now. And most of my family's working from home. Okay. It is a bit drying. So I want to use a more hydrating setting spray probably over top of this. Just to look a little bit more dewy, natural. Yeah, that looks a little better. If you have your face done, but your hair's in a bun, hey, that rhymes. Then I feel like you still look more put together than just like looking like a couch potato, you know? Okay, let's do concealer. Where's the concealer? Oh, right here. Alrighty, let's see here. Okay, alright. I'm just gonna put it directly on my face. It is pretty thick. I think that's about all I'm gonna use. Okay. I'm going to use the complexion sponge for this part. And I'm going to start at the bottom part of the concealer and work my way up. And you don't want to over tap it in. Looks pretty good. I feel like this eye looks more concealed than the other eye, so I'm gonna do like one more drop or dot. Just like right there. I'm gonna do a light powdering, and I'm gonna start with my under eye. And that's a personal preference for you. If you don't like to powder your concealer, I totally understand. Not everybody does. And that doesn't work on everybody's skin either, so do you, whatever. I'm just gonna take like a kind of little fluffy brush. I have the Fenty Beauty, and this is the like lavender shade of the powder. And I'm just gonna put a little bit on the brush. I'm gonna tap it underneath my eye here. And this will just kind of brighten it up a little bit more because that lavender color is gonna be brightening. But this is gonna be better for people with lighter skin tones to use as a brightener. People with the deeper skin tones, or even I would say medium and olivey skin, this wouldn't work for you. I would just get a lighter shade than your foundation shade and do it like that. The lavender is not for all skin types. Just a little over the top of the eyelid. Okie dokie, and then I'm going to take a fluffier brush. I'm going to sweep this I think that my family is playing Wheel of Fortune downstairs. Recently got Wheel of Fortune on our Switch, and it has been like a house favorite for everyone. Also, I got Animal Crossing. I'm not entirely sure what the whole thing's about, but I'm addicted to it somehow. Oh, now I have the L'Oreal Infallible Loose Setting Powder. This is in translucent light, and I'm just taking it, a tiny bit of powder, and tapping excess off, and I'm just gonna kind of run it across my whole face. I can still see my skin underneath all this. I can see some freckling. I don't know if you can see that too. So it's not super full coverage because, like I said, this is supposed to be kind of a stay-at-home feel. Nothing too heavy. Even though I am pretty sure that in the upcoming week I want to do a makeup video where I create a Lady Gaga look. Because I just need a full face of makeup. Do you know what I mean? I just need it. Not everybody has that feeling in their life, I'm pretty sure, but I certainly do. It's just a thing. I don't know what it is. Okay, so like I said, you don't have to do your brows this bold or however. You just do them however you want. Fill them in. I just like them like this, I guess. I don't know. They got carried away a little bit, actually, so. Okay, so I am going to move on to eyes, and I'm going to do really simple eye look, and I just recently got this ColourPop Making Mauves palette, and it's really cute. Look. It's really nice, right? So what I like to do, and I'm going to do this really simple, I'm going to take a big fluffy brush, and I'm going to pick one of these lighter shades here at the top. I'm going to go in with this pinky one at the bottom here. That's called Big Moves, and then I'm going to mix it with this one that's called R&R. Tap off the excess, and I'm going to go over my whole eyelid. We don't need to do anything crazy excessive because we're just keeping it simple here. And I'm just going to go mostly kind of above the actual lid area and buff that in up there, below the brow bone, a little bit on the lid. This will just kind of open your eyes up a little bit more, give it a little bit more depth. Yeah, you can barely tell I did anything, huh? I'm gonna go in with this shade in the middle here, Solitaire, and I'm gonna concentrate that on the corner. Okay, take a little cotton pad, clean up underneath in the corners, just so it looks a little bit more clean. And then I want to just take one of these shimmery shades, and I am leaning towards this one down here, and it's called Mauve on Top. I'm just gonna use my finger, and I'm gonna put this on my lid. Just tap it on there. I haven't even used this palette. This is such a pretty color. Using like a more glittery shade like this will make you look a little bit more fresh and glowy, and it's a little bit more interesting without having to do as much work. So you look like a little bit more put together just because you have a nice glowy color on your eyes. Brightens you up. It's pretty easy, just tap it in. The nails are getting long. Pretty. I like this color. Now I'm gonna take that brush that we used before, and I'm just gonna kind of buff out the edges. Soften the top down. Now I am going to take a liquid liner, which I just had, but of course I never know where I put anything down at anymore. Here it is. So this is new for me. It's the NYX Epic Ink Liner, and I thought it was going to be a felt tip, but it's actually a brush tip, and I'm very excited about this because I hate felt tips and I love brush tips. So I'm just going to take this and sweep it along my lash line as close as possible. I find it useful and helpful if I take the very tip of the pen sideways like this, and then I just touch the lash line with it, and then you don't have to worry about like sweeping, but I will sweep from the outer edge in. You don't really need to like go crazy, make a wing or anything. That will be personal preference. I normally go for a wing, but for today's sake, I am going to keep it like this. I'm going to take a little angled brush, put my hand back here so you can see. It's just really tiny, little angled brush, and I'm going to try to blur this in a little bit. Make it look a little less harsh. Blur it into the eyeshadow. Okay, that looks pretty good. Now I'm gonna finish the other eye off camera. Let's just do this one together. Curl my lashes. Oof. Now I need mascara. It's not one of my faves. It's the Lily Lashes mascara, but it's like super clumpy, but I just don't want to dig through all my crap. I'm gonna take this little cotton pad again, and I'm gonna sweep underneath my eye. Got a little bit of glitter down there and stuff, so keep it nice. Now I need a more small mirror kind of brush. Let's use this guy. This is a Morphe M506. I don't always say the names of my brushes because I don't always know them. So it's a little tapered guy. And I'm just going to go into the Making Miles palette again. And you can use whatever palette that you have at home. I would just suggest using a little bit of a matte shadow around your above your crease and in your outer corner, and then putting a more shimmery shade on the inside. It doesn't have to necessarily be these exact colors. So I'm gonna go back in with this color here, Solitaire, and I'm gonna bring it on my lower lash line, starting at the outer corner. I'm just gonna sweep it in, and I'm just gonna, and then blur it down a little bit. Take a little bit of a lighter color, go on the inside here, sweep it back out, take that cotton pad again, brush it out. I'm gonna get a smaller, oh wait, let's do this. Looks like this, teeny tiny little guy like that. And I'm gonna take a highlight shade, and there's one in this palette I have right here that I'm using. And it's just kind of like a neutral kind of highlighty shade. And I'm with that in the inner corner of my eye. Right in here, just brighten up that inner corner. Now that the first coat of my mascara has dried down a little bit, I'm gonna go back in with my mascara. Do that. And then if you want to, if you're a person who likes to do lower lash line mascara, you can totally do that. I feel like it looks nice like this, pretty natural, but you look nice, you know? I can't get the lid of this open. This is actually the MAKIAGE Encore Volume All Day Lasting Water Resistant Mascara, but it has a teeny tiny wand, and I like that for my lower lashes. Just a little bit. Now, the next part is completely optional, but it is going to be my preference just because I want to. I'm going to add some false lashes. So I was thinking, if anybody would like to leave me a comment, I really was thinking that I might do a really nice, fresh, do-it-yourself makeup for a wedding. I know a lot of people right now are having to like postpone their big wedding days and just doing small little intimate ceremonies. And I thought maybe if you had to do your makeup at home and you wanted to still look really nice on that day, it's very important still, even if you have to wait. So I thought maybe I would show people like a really simple, really pretty put together wedding day makeup. So let me know if that would be something anybody would be interested in the comments. I would love to hear from you. I'm going to finish the other eye off camera and I'll be right back. Okie dokie. I got my lashes on and I love them because I love lashes. Okay, so we should do just a little bit more work on the face just to bring it all together and then we'll be done. I am going to grab my Give Me Some Sun palette for bronzing. This is my favorite shade right here. And it is called Buff. And I'm just going to start my cheeks over here, add a little bit more warmth and color to my face. Oh. My daughter turns 2 in June, and she is going through some terrible twos already. Okay, that's done, and I'm going to add some blush. And I'm going to use my Sabrina palette, which I don't know who it is. Oh my god, it's on the floor. Okay, got it. Now I'm doing Nick Scratch because it's my favorite one. Maybe I'll mix this a little Harvey. Add some pink, get some color. Maybe that was a little too much color. Where's my floofy brush? Does anybody else use that word floofy? Is that like silly? I don't know. I think it's fun. So I think I added a little too much color. So I'm just gonna get some powder, go over top of it, kind of tone it down. Better. And let's give us a little glow. We need a little glow. I'll just use this palette I have. This is Makeup Obsession Throw Shade, and I think it's like a bronzing palette. But I'm gonna use the highlight in here. I'm gonna use this brush. I'm gonna pick up this one. It's called Sassy. Healthy glow everywhere. And for lips, I'm just gonna do like a nude lip with a gloss. This is NYX Suede Matte Lip Liner. And this is in the color Dainty Days. That's cute. Okay, so I just filled in the entire lip so that it gave it some color. Now I'm going to grab, so you have two options. If you're a person who's gonna have meetings like all day long, then maybe you might want to go with like a more mattifying liquid lipstick that will last all day. But I'm just gonna go with like a nude gloss over top of this. I always forget this is one of those like plumping glosses, so after a few minutes my lips feel a little like cooling, and I'm like, how many times do you think I've said like in this video? Oh well, deal with it. I'm gonna spray my face. I'm just gonna keep using this because I really like it. Oh, it smells so good. Okay, so this is my kind of chill, put together look that's hopefully not over the top. It depends kind of on your personal style, but you know, the foundation's kind of like a medium coverage. The eyes are pretty simple, just 2 or 3 shades. You can apply most of it with your fingers, a little black liner, mascara, you don't have to do the lashes, and just a little bit of gloss, you know? Don't make it overly complicated, but the cool thing about video conferencing is you don't actually have to wear real pants when you do it. So you could look all nice on top, but you don't have to wear real pants on bottom. You can wear like sweats or no pants, you know, whatever it's your preference. Anyway, yeah, thank you guys for being here and watching my video. Give it a thumbs up if you found it entertaining or enjoyable, helpful, all of the above. You can subscribe to my channel if you want to see more content. I am hoping to post more often. We will see, but anyway, have a great day, stay safe and healthy. Bye.